Hi, everybody. Welcome once again to our Tuesday night series, and you are just going to love tonight. Tonight is Girl Boss Night. So I want to thank you because I know a lot of you have been filling out the surveys, and we really do take those to heart. So one thing that we noticed, especially after last week, Sandy was talking about the friendships that we have in our business, we did get a lot of requests to learn more about what we do. So we call ourselves girl bosses because that's what we are. So that's why tonight we called it Girl Boss, because we want to make sure that you understand what we do, because I think there's a lot of misconceptions. So I want you to grab a piece of paper if you have it, and while you're doing that, let us know who invited you tonight. So let us know who your consultant is. She'll be so happy that you're on and you're here, and I'm just so glad you're taking 10, 15 minutes to listen to what we have to share with you tonight. So if you have your piece of paper, you can write Girl Boss right down the side, and then we're going to give you a password, because then we'll put you in for a drawing for a special gift. So the password will be given at the end or somewhere in the middle, so you have to keep listening for our password for tonight. So we are going to go ahead and get started. You have your Girl Boss on the side, and I don't want to delay another second. We're going to go right over to Takoa, who's going to start us off with our G. What does G mean for Girl Boss?
So Girl Boss is about giving. And what we're talking about when you say giving, it's about giving to our Mary Kay Foundation, which we just love so much, because we donate money back to 97% of all donations go back into the community for domestic violence and cancer research programs. And it's just the best thing that we could ever do is the gift of giving in my book. So next we're going to have Sandy talk about I.
Yes, so I am going to tell you what the I means. It means income. So who couldn't use some extra income, especially around the holiday time? So whether you need an extra $100 a week, $100 a month, maybe you need some food. You guys, food bills, I just heard an average grocery bill is $500 to $600 a month for a family of 4. So those of you with more than that, I know that you have big grocery bills. So maybe you just look into Mary Kay for some little extra money here and there. But on the screen is one of my bigger monumental checks that I've made in Mary Kay. And I like this one because it was actually my income for 1 month, which when I joined Mary Kay, that was my income for the entire year. So it was kind of a huge blessing to be able to grow my business over the years and through the years, and actually move myself up into a position where you have a significant income to add to your family. So the I is income.
And for those of you who don't know, that's one of the reasons why we call ourselves Girl Bosses, for those types of fun checks like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So Danita, tell us what the R means.
The R is for recognition. It's one of the funnest things about what we do, because we love being around other women and celebrating each other's success. But the company, Mary Kay, is so good to not only give us recognition, but to give us gorgeous, gorgeous prizes. And you could see there's 4 of us there, or excuse me, 5 of us there, and the Mary Kay rings, or many, many fingers out there with rings on them anyway. But what's really cool is we get recognition. And, when you work a regular job, you many times don't even get the verbal recognition. But Mary Kay not only does that, but they give us these beautiful prizes. And not only do they just give it to us, they don't just ship it in the mail. We go to Dallas each year, and we actually walk across stage in a beautiful gown to a lot of applause as we pick up our diamond and gemstone rings. So it's one of the neatest things about what we do, I think. We don't necessarily do it for the prizes, or for that recognition. Some of us do at certain times in our life, of course, but it's just an awesome perk. You feel like just you're on top of the world when it happens. So recognition is a really neat thing about what we do.
Awesome. Okay, so the L is for lots of cars. Who doesn't love a free car? So in combined total of all the directors here, we've earned 31-ish cars. So as a beauty consultant, you can earn a car. You can earn the Chevy Malibu, which is down here at the bottom. And then as you move up and build a bigger team, you can earn more cars. Like, look at that pink Escalade, the so many amazing cars, a Camaro. Like these are the cars in our fleet of Mary Kay cars. So it's amazing that you can earn a car. And if you earn a car, you actually, Mary Kay pays 87% of your car insurance as well. So give me like a thumbs up if you are like, I don't want a car payment anymore. So I'm going to pass it to Karen. I'm going to tell you what the B is.
Hi, girls. That was so funny. Who doesn't want to have a car payment? All of us were like, yeah, perfect. Girls, thank you so much for sharing so far. We are moving on to the B of Girl Boss, and B is be your own boss. And there's so much that comes with that. Like, really, I mean, if you think about your day, like how amazing would it be to be able to design your own life? And that's basically what we get to do. And so so the one side of it is you've got to put time into your business. And the other side of it is you get to play when you want to play, or be with your family when you want to be with your family. Like there are so many times over the past 13 or 14 years that I have had to stop and say, thank goodness I made the decision, scared, but made the decision to do this, because I don't know what I would do if I was committed to a full-time job at this point in my life. So it didn't happen right away. I had to build my business to get to that point, but it was so worth it. So if when you need to spend more time with a friend who needs you, or a family member, a sick family member, or you need to be with your children. I know in this picture, it's a little funny in the top right. My daughter's up there when she took her first mission trip. And I am telling you, I know she would not have taken that trip without the encouragement from me, because it was scary. But she saw me step outside my comfort zone. She saw me try things. I then learned the verbiage to be more supportive and encouraging for my family, my friends, my children. So it's just being your own boss is more than just creating your own hours. It's about really creating your own lifestyle, which is what I love about it. So the B is for be your own boss. And then we're going to move on to Takoa, who's going to talk about O.
Oh. Thanks, Karen. So O is for, what is it? Oops. What is O? Outstanding support. It was just in my head and I forgot. Oh my God, it's great work. So outstanding support. So when you start your business as a girl boss, you get a lot of tools to help you out. One is our back office, which is our Mary Kay In Touch. We have lots of training on there. We have videos. We just have a lot of great things to help you out to be successful. But then we also have great apps, and that would be like our Great Start and our Skin Analyzer. And, we even have education on the go for you, girls have a lot to do. Your showcase, and even e-catalogs. Like we send out catalogs, but then there's the e-catalog. But something that's not on this little thing about support is also the support of others. We are just women who love to breathe life into other women. And so what I love about this business the most is the undying support that you can get from a like-minded person, because you'll meet these women and you'll just be like, I just want to be like her. I just want to get in her circle. Man, she's amazing. And then, you just want to do what she does and learn it and master it, because you could become a master at this business just by learning just a little bit and getting the support you need to run your business. And so I'm going to pass it on to Sandy, who's going to talk about smart women.
Oh, first we got to go to Danita with sisterhood.
Oh, sorry. I missed Danita.
That's all right. We're all sisters. I love that you talked about support, because that kind of goes right into sisterhood. That's the one really, it's such a huge blessing. I had just moved here when I started my business, and I met because I decided to start my business. So we travel together, as you can see by the pictures that are up there. We party together. We social distance together. And there is truly real sisterhood between us. We know everyone really well, actually, and we know each other's families. And when there are times that we need to be praying, then we pray for each other. And when there's times that we celebrate together. So that, to me, that's real sisterhood.
Awesome. Thank you, Danita, and everybody. So you know what? I'm just going to wrap this up because I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions. So be sure that you're posting in the comments if you heard something that kind of intrigued you, or maybe you're like, oh, I never thought of that. So our girl boss, I'm going to give it to you again. So the G was giving. So Takoa talked about giving. So how many of you love to give? Put a little emoji in there. Maybe tell us your favorite foundation that you like to give to. The income. How many of you feel like you have more month than money? Like if you have more month than money and with the holidays coming, maybe you're like, ooh, that's me. I need some more money to cover the month. The recognition. How many of you work a job where you just don't get recognized for doing a great job? You only get recognized if you took too much personal time off, or you're on the phone too much, or you're just recognized for all the things you're not doing right. So how many of you are also at a job where you get a free car? Now, some of you might get a company car, but just to clarify, our Mary Kay cars are our personal vehicles, so we can take them everywhere. So it is, and you can add drivers to it. So my husband, yes, does drive the pink Cadillac, and he takes that to a lot of places. So how many of you would love to have that free car and your car insurance paid? The be your own boss. Like, how many of you don't want to wake up to an alarm clock? Or maybe you just want to wake up when you want to, or take vacation whenever you want to. That would be a great thing for me. I hate rush hour traffic. I don't know how you girls do it that work full-time jobs. It's just such a stress raiser for people. The outstanding support. How many of you feel like at your job you don't have enough support in what you do and people to encourage you and lift you up the ladder of success? And then sisterhood. I have a brother. I have two boys. I have my husband. I mean, it's just all boys in my life. So I love the actual sisterhood of Mary Kay. So how many of you feel like you need some more sister friends? And then, of course, the S, smart women. So there's 3 ways that you can start this opportunity. So maybe you've never thought of it before, but I just want you to think. One way is the smart shopper. Like, how many of you love to get a discount when you go shopping? I go immediately to the clearance rack at the stores. I never pay full price for anything. Neither should you. So you want to be a smart shopper. Maybe that's you. You'd like to maybe sell to a couple of friends and family and get your own stuff free. How many of you maybe need a side hustle? Like, oh my gosh, I'm the girl with more month than money. I need to have something for a side hustle. That would be maybe just 3 hours, 3 to 5 hours a week, you guys, to make an extra $150 a week for yourself, minimum. And then how many of you want to be the ultimate boss babe? Like, you want to set your own schedule, make your own paycheck. You want to be there for your family when they need you and not have to worry about running out of personal time or vacation time. So just to plant a couple seeds into your head, we just wanted to share with you this awesome opportunity. Now, if you would much rather still be a customer, we need customers and we love servicing you. We love that part of our job. So just kind of let your consultant know, text her, 1, the smart shopper, 2, the side hustle, 3, I'm a boss babe, or I just want to remain a happy customer. So either way, we love you. We appreciate you. We just wanted to take a couple quick minutes to share with you this amazing opportunity. It's a great time. The holidays coming up. Some of you maybe could just put it as a little test pilot, like try it for the holidays and see if you like it. And if you don't, you'll have extra money for the holidays, and then you can give out as easy as you got in. So it's still a $30 option, you guys, for a whole virtual back office, all the support you need to do social media. Or maybe you love the starter kit and the product yourself, and you want to get the $100 option where you actually have product to use and display and samples in a bag, and you like the physical stuff. Or maybe you want it all. You want to get the $130 one where you'll get your website for a full year. You'll be able to take credit cards from your customers and the bag. Maybe you want it all. So if you're the girl who like wants it all and you got to go 100%, post that in the comments. Say, I'm the 100% girl. So we just want to thank you again. Your names are going to go into, again, our weekly drawings. So be sure that you post comments. We're going to give you a secret word now. Are you ready for the word? All right, we're all going to shout it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Pumpkin!
Pumpkin!
That's the secret word. So you want to tell your consultant the secret word, and be sure that you visit our websites too, because we want you to go onto our personal websites and start making your own wish list. There's a wish list on there right on the website where if maybe you love some products that you've been wanting to treat yourself to, but maybe finances are a little tight. So let us find your secret Santas and we can give them your wish list so that you get something you actually want this Christmas. All right. So there will be the $150 cash bash. So be sure to fill out your surveys. If you have any questions, be sure to text your consultant. Anything else, ladies?
No.
No. Okay. So you got
Awesome.
the secret word now. Okay. The secret word is going to get you an extra entry into the drawings and into our $150 cash bash. So also remember our giving of October, of course, our giving to the foundation. So make sure you've seen our little flyer with the gift sets that we have so that you can treat someone to a nice surprise and special pampering. And again, we like and want to meet your girlfriends. So if you trust us, you like us, and you want to share us, post those names to your consultant so we can gift them with a pampering bag and treat them to some fun. All right, ladies, have a great night.